live.
We are live.
2 seconds early.
And finally, Trade Wars for us is over.
Thank God. Right?
A lot of work.
I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I had to bring
your
this
phone
down.
up.
Unprofessional.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
What the?
No doubt.
Yeah, man, holy crap. I don't know what it was like for you, but for us, like I found out real fast and hard that Value Village has no value in that village up here. And same with any thrift store at all.
Yeah.
They all have glass cases for their games.
Right.
And they're all priced at what you would find it at a local pawn shop.
Yeah.
Everything.
And what sucks is I think literally from the time we started in the beginning of May to the end of the May, it's like more stores figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like each time you go in, you're like, wait a minute, you sons of bitches.
Are they watching our YouTube?
Thrifting is going to change, I feel like, because everybody has one of these and can look up exactly what it's worth.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was just watching a Phoenix resale episode, and why he's out there, he's literally scanning every single barcode while he's out there. And I can imagine if more and more people are like that, like let's say 10 people walk in your store and 5 of them are just scanning barcodes, eventually you'll probably catch on. You'll kind of be like, all right, yeah. Is there a reason why they're coming in here scanning this stuff? Oh, resellers. All right. Yank that price up. Yeah, for sure.
Now, we've had more luck when it comes to like a Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, stuff like that. You know, soccer moms, that's my sweet spot right there. They don't know what they got. They don't
just
care.
on there looking for all the soccer moms. He's like, games. Hiding behind the car. Hey, I got to talk to you. Are those your balls? Yeah, what are you selling? No, I'm with you guys, man. It was not I don't want to say not fun, because I think when you find deals, that part is
awesome. Hella fun.
Like, we had a couple of days where it was like, holy crap, that was awesome. But out of those couple of days, there was like 28 other days where it was like, holy fuck, this is a lot of work. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I know you guys issued the challenge out, and I tried to talk a big game, but about halfway through it, I was like, I'm effed. I'm pretty much effed. I said, I don't think I don't have anything right now other than a couple finds that I had snagged, but it wasn't near what I snagged the last week. That's the only reason that I came close. That was the only reason.
I can sum up our entire month like this. Our first day, we had $20. We took a trip to Rishabukto, was it?
I think so.
We turned that 20 into
70 or 80.
70 or 80.
Yeah,
that was our best day. Period. After that, Jen bought her stuff for the painting. That scored a few cool games on trade.
Yeah.
And we drove also to Fredericton and what's the little town outside of Fredericton? Oromocto.
Yeah.
And Jen, with her weak bladder, said, I need to stop. Go to the washroom. Okay, we'll stop here at the convenience store. We walked in, and it was a movie rental place also. And I was like, what the hell? These things don't exist anymore. And we're looking for the washroom, and I see games. They rank games, too. And I look on an end shelf, and they got like a clearance rack, but it was like, what was it, $19.99 for two games. And I went through it, and I found I must have pulled out probably a dozen games.
Yeah,
and
then
there
we
was
hummed and hawed.
Shadow of the Damned.
Yeah.
Like there was Silent Hill. There's a bunch of stuff there. Some of it we took and traded, and some of it we kept to put in the lot. And then the rest of the month was basically we were picking up just generic lots as cheap as we could, and then trying to sell them at the pawn shop.
I got an education really quick about PS3 games because holy shit, we'd take them to the pawn shop and they'd be like, no, it's got a scratch.
It's got a top scratch.
And they're like, we can't take that.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that's the worst.
Sometimes I would like flip and it would be worth the exact same.
Yeah, we bought something.
Cool.
We just broke even. We broke even a couple times, and I think there was one time, and you didn't want to mention it, but we actually lost like $5 or $10 on the deal. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
if it wasn't for the first day, the painting, and our trip to Oromocto, oh, fuck, we'd have nothing.
We would have had nothing.
You guys be out. Yeah,
It'd be terrible.
I took a risk because I went in and I was like, okay, you can't just blow your whole wad, bro. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. I walked into Value Village. I'm like, I'll never find anything. And I find those Wii games and I knew that they would be flippable anywhere from like 20 to 30 bucks.
Yeah.
But buying all 3 of them at once was super scary for me because I was like, what if these don't sell? What if this takes a month to sell? I'm completely out.
That's just
of the game, totally screwed. And I ended up selling 2 of them, which gave me a little bit. And then I found those wrestling games. And to be honest, I sat on some of that stuff for the entire competition before it flipped. Like it was, in fact, we still have
stuff.
The Guitar Heroes that I picked up, like those never moved. And then
that Guitar Hero 2, we had about 2 or 3 of those. I got rid of a couple of them and I still have one of them I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, you could. I just couldn't flip it. And then this Minecraft book that I found, I bought it for 10, and it goes for like 25. But everybody's trying; they're just sending me offers that I can't accept. Like it would be a loss of money. So, so I did end up with some stuff I can't move. Like that's literally a story of flipping. I have a lot of patience, respect. I don't know what I want to call it. Like. I know Retro Rick doesn't show us the bad side of flipping, but I guarantee you, I wonder how much stuff he sits on monthly right now.
I'm curious too.
Yeah.
And I think that's an interesting thing that he should probably do because people want to see that side of it. I think I would love to see it because it makes it more real. You know what I mean? Because people get on there and they're like, how do you find deals all the time?
Well, at the same time, he's kind of... is kind of like a reputation there at the same time.
That's true too.
He is the man when it comes to thrifting, right?
Yeah.
Well, and I there's another one, the Collector's Luck. I don't know if you guys have watched him. He's based out of Minnesota, I think.
No,
so Collector's
you
Luck.
Say it properly, don't you? Minnesota. Don't you say it like that?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. You sound a little bit Canadian-y.
He finds stuff all the time, but that's all his channel is about. So the day that he stops finding deals or can't find deals, his audience will disappear. So you have this pressure all the time of being a resale flipping channel. You have to literally have content daily, or otherwise people are like, all right, you're a joke now, or this isn't fun to watch anymore. Because if you just found somebody hunting all day, but they just found mediocre deals, you would get bored with it.
Yeah.
So I have respect. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. I wanted to say hi to a couple people. There's lots of people chatting right now.
I don't have the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. We got Dr. Game Love who came on at actually 3:29 today and said, "Sorry guys, I had to vote for Andy."
You're dead to me, Doctor. You're dead.
But
he did say his
thanks, buddy.
He did say his area is unrivaled. It is Nintendo of America and Microsoft's backyard.
Oh, my area?
Yeah.
Yes. So this is true. There is lots.
Don't bullshit me. You got a Nintendo kiosk sitting there over your fucking right shoulder.
This guy. Don't mind this in the corner. Don't mind this. That actually I worked. So nobody ever knows like your backstory, but I have worked in building a relationship with the GameStop that's close to me for like 5 years. Like I've met the employees, I've met the manager. And so when I come in, I know that he just had a daughter, he just got married. So for me, it's important to build those relationships because the first guy he called when that kiosk needed to go was me. And
that's awesome.
Right. But any other time you couldn't just walk in and be like, hey, is that kiosk like up for grabs? And they'd be like, sorry, man, like we can't give it. Or no, dude, 15 people are on hold right now for it too. So I lucked out. I still haven't built it all together, but that's not just a luck of the draw thing, right? It's like, hey, I know you're interested in this and I want to make sure that you get it. So I think because you guys have had that with your pawn shop before, right? Like
we have a very good rapport with I would say all of our pawn shops really there, but like we say pawn shops, but there are a few of them that are like retro gaming and like music and all that kind of stuff there.
Yeah. And you know what else I do too? Because I think there's too many people like Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, which is I've mentioned before, like your guys' Macari. Is that how you pronounce it?
Kijiji is our Craigslist. Yeah.
Craigslist. Exactly.
Craigslist.
So too many people are just going online and saying, using the generic, hi, is this available? And then they never respond back. I go online and I'm like, hey, I am a local YouTuber. I'm also a collector. I really like the games you have.
I'm not a reseller.
I'm not a reseller for the most part. I'm not. I want your game.
Well, we're not.
Right. Yeah, you have to lie. I get it, Jen.
This month was the only time, man. I am not wanting to do this again.
But I did. The people I did contact, one guy, I told him, I'm on YouTube. I'm doing this trade wars. He's like, I hope my lot is part of it. I'm like, it is.
It was a wee lot.
And he was really excited about that. But when I buy games, I do tell them, like, I really want to come check out your games. And I'll check out yard sales in advance of the date. And I'll contact them and I say, I see you have games. Is it possible to come check? Like, you have to talk to people like they're people. You can't just go,
That's different, though, games. Coming from her or me and you. There's a difference there.
Yeah, Jen can walk in and just be like, hello, so do you have any video games? You know, Scott and I walk up, we're like, you got any fucking games or not?
Got any games, man? Fuck off, get out of here.
We went over to a guy's house.
Games, piss off.
We went over to a guy's house in Riverview. And he had some games for sale. And we got lucky, like, they were $5 a game, which was whatever, because it was for his son. And one of them turned out to be an $85 game. We spent $5 on it this past weekend.
Yeah.
And every time he talked, he's like, well, Jen. And he was talking to me directly. And I was like, don't mind Scott.
Jen, you're just such a sweet girl there. Love that you're around here. I don't care about that bearded bro you got next to you.
Who's that guy?
We're going to skip on that guy, eh? We're going to take him out of
here. To wait in the car.
Yeah.
But he was really nice. And we got really good deals. But I try to talk to people and like build a rapport instead of just treating them like, I want your games. Can I have them?
The game I got was a game I thought was around $40 there, and then when she put it into her app, she's like, we're at $85 now. I'm like, what the fuck? Raiden on the 360.
Just the 360 and the PS3 alone right now, those libraries are just skyrocketing too. Like every single day that stuff pops up. I mean, my first big find was that Folklore that I found on the PS3. And that one, I think loose is going for $50. And if I had the case, which all I have is the cover art, is like $85. I think right around that same area too. I also found stuff that I didn't talk about in the video that had value. I didn't realize it. So one of the PlayStation games that I got in that PlayStation 1 lot is Gundam Battle Versus. It's just like a Gundam game.
I don't know that one.
Do I have it? Hold on. It's this guy right here. I didn't even know, but like this guy goes for like $60. I didn't talk about it in the. I didn't talk about it in the video because I had no idea. I just thought it was just a random title. I was like, oh, add some PlayStation games to it, but I didn't get a chance to look up all of the value. And to be honest, since we started the competition, stuff could have changed since we even posted our videos.
Well, actually, PS3 games were really hot there when I picked them up, and then 2 weeks later they had dropped a few bucks.
That's a volatile market now. Just because
Sony said, "Hey, we're closing the store," and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna grab some of these things." There,
right?
And
we're doing good. Psych, we're leaving. Oh, fucker!
Like, hey, Sony, I'm doing a competition right now. Stop effing me. Like this is not helping.
Yeah, really.
You're messing with it.
Yeah, that was it was pretty interesting. I know I thought when I headed off to Vegas, it would be a market that was untapped for me. So I'd end up finding a bunch of stuff. But when I went there, it was more dismal than it is here, like on my best day. Like if I found those PS4 and Xbox One games, but it's like that's a console that's dying as we speak. So all those games are only worth $5 to $8 right now anyway. So
that's true.
It's time to get them though.
Now that's if you come to just value, right? And I know we had a lot of trolls that probably hit up your channel and my channel that were just kind of like,
you had a couple loyal fans coming.
Yeah, we had a couple on either side.
How was it for you? Because we were getting thumbs down on videos that haven't even premiered yet.
Yes, I did get that. I'd have a thumbs down before like it even started, and I'd be like, "You sons of bitches." but I didn't have anybody jump into my comment section and be like, dude, Retro Rival smoked you, like you suck ass or anything like that. But I jumped on your guys' side and I was reading some stuff and I was like, whoa, like right? I know we're having a competition here, but we still friends, okay, guys? Exactly. Like there's no cutthroat here. Like I'm not sniping them, right?
We had our Get to Know Gamer there one night, and this was like I was fully pissed off that day because of all the trolls and shit there, and then I was with Mr. Matthews, and poor guy got two thumbs down on this fucking stream that wasn't even.
One got taken back though.
Yeah,
somebody took back.
But that just pissed me off to the point there where I started to talk to people in the chat. I'm like, guys, we contacted Pac-Man before this. We know Pac-Man. I said, well, yes, let's do something together as a channel there.
And then somebody's like, I would never trust people to do that. I'm like, well, I didn't pick Joe Blow off the streets.
I didn't fucking this one here. Like, you know,
I think I remember that comment. Yeah, somebody did. They said something like, well, how do you guys know he's not going to cheat? And it's just kind of like, man, I wouldn't go into a competition if I didn't think that my friends would have a good time and be like legit about it. So exactly. It would be one thing though if you guys never told me in the first place, and then you're just like, Pacmancase, good luck, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do now. I think,
Let you know,
a little behind the scenes on YouTube. If you're going to start a series, you better ask the person first if they can do it.
Yeah, so, that's always nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, Scott, what was that?
Sorry there. I guess we should let everybody know that it's pretty obvious. I don't know if people in the chat have actually looked at the voting, but Pac-Man did win. And I don't know if you guys count votes.
No, we went by percentages. I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, I'm glad Scott said it. I didn't want to say it. But thank you, Scott, very much for being humble.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
I do remember in my video saying, you better be ready. You better be. I think I cursed a lot too.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah,
I remember clearly.
My favorite part was your response back, where Jen does the Taken scene. That was so awesome.
Well, that was all Scott's idea.
That's so good, Scott. That was so good. I like watching it. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
Now, I have to tell you guys, had I had time in advance, I really wanted to do a whole Pretty Woman scene where I would get in I have like
you never told me this.
Okay, I have a green prom dress that I would have put on, and you know the part in it where he opens the box and there's jewels in there, and then she goes to reach for them and he closes it and she goes, I wanted to do that, but open the box and have a game in there, and I go to grab it, and then he closes it, and I go,
you did it was like menacing enough, like this slow pan move in, and your filmmaking skills were off the chart because your lighting was spot on. And in fact, I don't know who's talked about it, but the Rembrandt lighting, which is it's like a triangle of light. If you get that just right, then you have the Rembrandt lighting. But like your slow push in, your timing was on. Like you even edited my audio to make it sound like a phone call. Like
I had to look up how to do that.
Yeah, it was awesome, and it was great. And then I was like, I don't know how I'm going to top this. And I'm like, wait a minute, what if I'm actually on the phone on the other end, just listening to her?
I laughed so hard when I seen that.
Oh my god, it was the best time ever.
And then of course you said, "Good luck, you're gonna need it." And then what did you say?
I'm like, oh, it's on, bitch.
And then in your video, when she said that, you were like,
just like what? Oh no, they came for keeps.
So it's such a good back and forth. It worked so well.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome. So I'm just gonna say for the record, because I know people that tuned in, they want to know we're legit. So out of 155 votes on Pacmancase's poll, Retro Rivals 28%.
Okay.
Pacmancase
one-sided people
72%.
72%.
72%. And then if I head back and I go to Retro Rivals poll, and we are sitting a little bit closer on it. So it's Pacmancase at 39%, Retro Rivals 61%. And Mr. Matthews said it best, where he was just like, dude, it doesn't matter. People are just voting for their favorite channel. I don't even know if they're voting for like who had the best.
But you know what? It's obvious to me that Retro Rival viewers are way more honest.
I know when it was happening too, like when it first started happening, I watched it closely because I was like, I'm curious how this is going to play out. And you guys literally, I had no votes on your poll for like, it felt like 5 or 6 hours. And I was like,
oh yeah,
dude, I'm over. There's no way. Like if they're going to get 100% on their channel and I just get a couple, I'm screwed.
Now, see, we saw that right away too, and I was like, "This is not going to stay like that."
You know what the funny thing is? There was like on that video, how many views did we have on that video?
I don't know.
And then how many votes? Like,
you guys had
people voted.
Yeah, you guys had like 500, almost 600 views on it. Mine only got like 300, but I had more votes.
Yeah,
on mine. So I had like 155 votes and you guys had like 120 or something like that. Yeah. So basically your people came, consumed their content and then didn't help you out by voting.
Didn't give
Sons
a
of bitches.
Fuck with us.
I thought you loved us.
Anyway, let me go grab the stack of games here that you win, you fucking...
Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, so I've known that I've won for a while, right? Because voting ended. I just thought it was nice of you to say it. I would like to do something cool. And I want you guys to be able to keep the Zelda game if you'd like it. I'm just saying, if you want, you can keep the Zelda game. And the reason I'd like to do that out of the bottom of my heart, I already have it. I don't need it.
Okay.
So
well, we don't have it.
Take it and then have fun with that $150 shipping over to the US of A.
At least. You know what? That makes me want to go grab the stuff that we couldn't include. Because I was like, there's no way I'm shipping this shit. This is going to be way too much.
Yes. While you're doing that, I want to read some comments too.
Right, do it. Let's do it.
So we have Retro Obsessed. Woohoo. Can't wait to see who took this. Are we going amount of games or total value? And you know what? I think for the most part, people like the idea of building a collection versus the value.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's easy to say this is expensive here or this is expensive here, but then you could have like a shitty baseball game that's terrible, but it costs a lot of money.
We had one of those. We had a sports game that it was worth money, but nobody wanted it.
I had a lot of people comment on my video that said, I appreciated your collection because if I was a first-time gamer, I could just start up because there was a console and some games and some variety there. But I know I didn't go after value as much. I know you guys really pinpointed what games were worth things, and I was not as good at that. Like you guys really had your shit together when it came to like what games were gonna give you a good flip.
My strategy at the first was to accumulate as much money as I could until that last weekend, and then spend. But we ended up acquiring. We got lucky and acquired some of these PS3 games and stuff like that. I said, well, it has to go in. So.
Scepter said it's hard game hunting in a smaller metro area for sure, and it is. Yeah.
Now you could argue that it was a handicap match though, because if you wanted to, you could have split up. You guys could have gone two different directions, two different cities.
Dude, you have no idea how much driving we did.
I was like, thank God we didn't have to include gas in this.
I said, if people were going to call me out on gas, I say, fuck that. He went to Vegas.
Yeah, I did go to Vegas, but my Vegas trip was already planned before I started. So.
That's true. And to see your sister, right?
I was planning on going there anyway.
Yeah, I went and got my sister. You know, I had a bunch of ones. We had a good time.
Oh fuck. We have Patty the Collector. For sure, it would be hard finding games in smaller towns.
Yep.
Samantha's hyped. Hyped.
Thanks for coming
Dan. I'm waiting in line at McDonald's for my food. I'm watching this on my phone.
Nice. Well, we appreciate it.
All right. Hopefully you got some McChickens, brother.
Yeah. We got Bearded Viking Gamer in the house.
What's up,
Bearded
Viking
the trade
Gamer?
war comments.
Mm-hmm.
And who else do we have? Mike Hawk Hertz. Hey everyone, hope you're having a nice Sunday.
I'm sorry about that. You need to get that checked out, Mike.
We have. Can I even try? Like key? I don't know.
Key.
What he said.
Yeah.
The thrift store I go to used to give me any game for 2 for $5. Now he looks every game up and charges me just shy of retail.
Exactly.
That's
I really feel like this is the new reality when it comes to trying to game collector.
Yeah.
Thrifting is not.
We kicked this thing off. Everybody that's still in the chat, man, we have 2 channels that we're about to let you know who's going to do the next month of Trade Wars. they're going to have to change their strategy because we've already had some frustrating times. That's for sure.
Yes, definitely. And you know what? I encourage them to modify it if they want to modify it a little bit. If they want to start earlier and then whatever, like make it your own, make it fun for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I think. We have Gavin in the house. How's everyone tonight?
What's up, Gavin?
5 cents simulation, I think. Got 10 Game Boy.
Oh, nice.
What? Really?
Wow.
All right. Toys R Us orange clearance sticker, $4.99.
That's crazy. Oh, Davis Deadly. Let's go Pac-Man all the way.
You're dead to me, Davis.
Right.
You're dead to me.
That's right. Dave is deadly. Watch out.
Marcus Bolt. Cheers to Trade Wars. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. You as well.
Oh, man. It was nuts. It was
Do you know what? I'm like 3,000 comments behind.
All right.
I can't
Do we just want to...
I love you all.
I don't know if everybody in the chat knows, but how about I'll just go through the games really quick there that we're sending to you.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Here, hold on. Go right ahead.
All right. You're lucky because this is a nice Canadian variant there.
Oh, yeah.
MLB 12, the show.
Oh, or how I call it, MLB 2, the show, because I called it that twice in our video.
That college hoops game that is worth $50 some odd seal, but nobody wants it.
All right.
You can have it.
We'll flip that one.
Shadow of the Damned. I actually found 2 of these in the month, and I was like, fuck, he's not getting both.
I know. Scott was like keeping some stuff, and I was like, all right.
I did keep some stuff. I really didn't expect to win. So.
If Scott keeps some stuff, they could lose. And you see what happened, Scott? You see what happened?
And that's what happened.
Nightshade. I went and picked this up after Lightsaber Samurai was. He did a. I don't know if it was like a buying guide, like games you should pick up now because they're going up in price.
That's ours now.
Oh yeah.
I saw that Zelda zoom past there.
Splatterhouse.
Oh, that's a good game too. I've played that one before.
And
excited to put that one in the collection.
Hell.
Shocked how much that went up in value.
Yakuza Dead Souls.
Oh, I've never played that one. Excited.
Pricey. Armored Core Verdict Day. I don't know if you like those Armored Core mech games.
I had a couple of them like on the PS1, but I hadn't played anything since the PS2.
I played the 4th one. I think it's called For Answer or something like that there. I didn't play all the way through it, but what I did play there, you're like, whoa, this is freaking crazy. Def Jam Icon. Yeah.
That's
starting to go up in price.
Yeah, it is.
Then we have Peter Jackson's The Official Game of the Movie, The King Kong. On Gamecube.
Yeah, that's so weird that one's going up. I remember selling it at Blockbuster when I used to run a Blockbuster back in the day.
Yeah. A year ago, I could get it for $5.
I know, it's crazy.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary on PS2.
Nice.
Now, this one we can't pronounce. Asterix and
Obelix
kick buttocks.
Asterix and Obelix, right?
Yeah.
I
can't.
Yeah.
Dennis told us it was a French thing.
Yes, I think so, because my wife can pronounce it well, too.
Yeah, we had no idea. He was like, I used to read those stories to my kids.
Silent Hill Downpour.
I was looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that one's going up. Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2.
Oh, yeah. That actually, I have the original Sega Master System game that started with.
Oh, nice.
Really?
He literally he just kicks a lot. And I forget what it's called. I'll have to find it. But yeah, that's an interesting one too.
Now, there are 3 things that we picked up that
I just wasn't willing to part with. And
one
of them.
It was like, it's kind of not video game related there. So I'll get this one out of the way anyway. It's not probably worth a whole lot, but it's the PlayStation Eye camera, still sealed.
Oh, nice! So, I still kick myself when I was back
shipping costs.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that one.
Does anybody know this? We got the Pokemon, the Sisters
of the Cerulean City, but
sealed.
It's sealed,
and it has that Pioneer stamp on the bottom. So it's the official seal.
Is the resale value on the Pokemon VHS crazy right now too?
Like $100 or so.
Oh, snap.
But
That's
it might
crazy.
be worth more than that. We couldn't find an actual value on this.
Yeah.
Somebody had it listed on eBay for $300, and I wasn't sure, so I was just like,
that's not really gaming related, so we were just we'll leave it out.
If you're gonna flip it though, I would do like a starting bid, you know, and just see where it goes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. And then this one Jen found, and it's pretty cool. You got the video board game Nightmare 3 sealed.
That's right. She said in the video, she's like, "Sorry, Pac-Man, you're not getting this one."
Yeah. Goes in. That's staying in her collection.
Yeah, that one.
That's awesome.
That's still not really video game related. They're kind of, so we didn't.
It's a video board game,
and she wasn't going to give it up
a
anyway.
Gray area.
Awesome. Yeah, I ended up. I'm not going to go through my whole thing here, but I ended up finding like that last week. I found some big ones. I found a PS2, which is hard to find these days. Fat. It comes with this power switch, so you can switch it from the front instead of the back. Because if you remember, the back has its own power switch here. So you add it here because we're lazy and you can't reach in the back, but then it turns it on. Yeah. And then the reason I picked it up is because it's hard to find these memory cards and they were in it. Yeah. So I ended up picking that guy up.
$20 a piece. They're memory cards up here.
And then I know you guys saw in the video, but I lucked out and I found some GameCube controllers just sitting in the bin. The problem is these ones go for about $25-$30. The Wavebirds go for almost 60, but you have to have the dongle. And I don't have it. So it cuts it in. It cuts it in half.
Fucking shit out of here.
It cuts it in half without the dongle.
It's a paperweight. Worthless.
Well, it is, but I already have a couple others, so I can swap it out. So I'm good.
You're good.
I'm good. There was some other things that I found, but I didn't include in it. I found a PS3 for $50, which I actually thought was not a bad deal.
That's not bad.
But I had flipped a couple weird things. I had flipped a what was it? A tablet. I ended up flipping a tablet. And I got it for like $10. I flipped it for $70. And so these were, and I don't even think about those things, right? I feel like they're very archaic. Like, you know, everybody had an iPad or an old one back in the day, but people are still looking for that stuff. So if you guys are looking to flip some good stuff, go into the electronics section and try to find that type of stuff. Try to find tablets or old phones or something like that. People are still going after them. So
and cameras too.
And cameras.
And cameras.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Retro Mikey 78 is flipping cameras now.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Yes. So, and he might already know the secret, but go into your thrift store and look for any Sony camera that you can find and open it up and see if it has the memory card in it, because you can sell just the memory card for anywhere from like $50 to $150. So,
nice.
So go look for Sony cameras at the thrift store. Nobody will care, but they're proprietary and you can't find them anymore. It's the Memory Duo sticks. And you got it. Yeah. So go there, open them up, check the cameras. I mean, they'll be $3, $5, whatever, but they're a memory card. So I recommend it.
I hope nobody from a thrift store is listening, and I hope they don't tell other people.
Yeah, please don't up it.
please don't.
So, Jen, I think you have some people waiting in the wings, right?
I do.
I was just thinking of that.
I do.
We got our 2 next nominees. Want to bring them in one at a time?
We will.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first? Do you want to bring yours in first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Yes.
Okay.
I'll go first. So I am nominating, and this is Trade Wars, okay? The inception of Scott and Jen, the Trade Wars. This is something that you must be prepared for. You must train for. And I feel like I have a perfect candidate that's going to rock this competition. Please let me introduce Davis Deadly.
Dead to me, Davis. Dead to me.
USA.
I know where my vote's going.
Look at this t-shirt. Custom made Pacmancase, dude, through and through. Dude, this guy's going to smoke it. I don't even know who. Yeah. I don't even know who's going to be able to compete with this fool. I'm telling you, he's ready. He's learned everything from me.
Well,
thanks for the nomination.
Yes. Do me proud.
We have a nominee that we think...
Gotta stir up some drama.
Yes, we thought it would be fun to stir up some drama because This is someone you're very familiar with.
Here we go. It's
Adam from
Everyday Retro Gaming.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's his beer on it. I'm pretty sure it's a Retro Rivals reference.
I hope so.
There you go.
You guys are alcoholics. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you guys are not familiar in the chat, these two fellas throw down on a episode that they call the Video Game Beatdown that you guys do weekly now, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Right, and they just go over gaming related content. It's funny too because I went over and I watched Adam's recap of what's going on in the community, and he was talking about trade wars. And in that episode, he does say, "Hey, if I was ever nominated, I've got some things that I would do for this competition." So there you go, buddy. Time to put up. I love it.
I'm so excited.
We're bros, but I'm gonna take them down.
Yeah, that's what Retro Rivals said to me, and look what happened. Look what happened. I'd watch out. Adam probably got tricks up his sleeve, but that's okay. That's okay. We're good.
I've fixed old things, but I think he's better at fixing old things too. So maybe he can find some broken crap and flip it
up.
Buy an old Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, and that's what's crazy. Those original Xboxes. Okay, last year I could find that stuff for like $10 sitting on a shelf.
I know.
No one cared.
Yeah.
Now they're like $40 or $50 at every thrift shop that I go to. So that's a good one.
Gotta be
That's
careful with those Xboxes though. There's a lot of them that capacitor for the block capacitor.
Yeah,
they're all leaking.
Modan's ready for the smack talk.
There you go.
Oh, look, he's got a whole pack of capacitors. He's gonna hoard them.
Like Attitude
like
Era.
The Attitude Era. I love it. That's awesome. I guess that would technically be WWF, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the Attitude Era was get the F out, and then it was
get the
shitty
F
out.
after that. That's awesome.
So do you guys have much in the way of value villages, thrift stores?
Do you want to let us in on any strategy you got?
I got to go look for some Salvation Armies. I got to go look for some pawn shops near me. That's where I'm heading out. I checked GameStops, but they don't have anything anymore.
Oh yeah, GameStops are cleared out, man. But
yeah, it's going to be hard
south
on
of Chicago, so I can go up there and check that out if I'm really hard up.
Oh, there you go. It's going to be really hard to probably go retro, and it could be fun for you guys to kind of twist it a little bit and make your own rules on that with your first intro videos on it.
We were talking about it, but we'll announce it in our videos.
I agree with Retro Rivals on what our rules were. I think it was good, but they got me there with the game and related stuff, and then Jen comes out with these badass skills, makes a goddamn Bowser painting, and I'm just like, when I saw the video, I was like, F-in-A. Like, are you serious?
No. Like, do you think she could have got more for that painting?
Oh, dude, people would have paid you probably $500 to $700 for that painting.
I was like, she was gonna take the first off. Wait. I'm like, wait. And then I went to work the next day, and I came back, and it was gone. She's like, I'm like, are you kidding me?
How much did you sell it for?
About $270 worth of games.
Oh, wow.
3 games.
All right.
Yeah,
3 games.
Do you want to get the 3 games? Show me.
It had to go. We already show all the games, but it had to go fast.
Yeah.
It had to go fast because
that hurts.
I need to have this back, whatever I'm getting, by May 31st. In my mind, that was needed to happen, so I couldn't really wait. Now, if time wasn't an issue, then it would just hang on my wall, and I'd be like, okay.
Well, it's funny because I didn't have my Vegas vacation. I would have also tried to do some artwork, but I was like, I can't paint, and I need to be able to sell something physical, and I don't know how digital would do. So instead, I went and I won $400 from a gaming machine, and Dennis said that counts. So
Dennis don't know shit.
I was talking to Dennis, and I was like, I expected him to say differently, and he's like, if I was Pac-Man, I totally would have included that $400. I'm like, fuck you. You just said that. You're supposed to be our best friend.
Yeah, right. That would have been easy though for me to go take $400 and just buy a cool collection. But I was like, no, I mean, the whole series is about what can I find out in the wild and flip it to get me into a cool collection. So I worked hard on that side of things.
Oh,
sure.
well,
yeah.
I'm telling you, there was days where I was painting where I'm like, oh,
how many hours?
Put 25, 30 hours of painting.
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
sometimes I would set up
Holy
the
cow.
camera. And it was so much work.
So people think
Yeah.
like it's not tough for me to send the games. It's not tough at all because like half of them I have already there.
Yeah.
And we only start off with $20, but it's those 25-ish hours or whatever, 30 hours.
Yeah.
And wicked painting. I actually had the painting on my wall.
He did. He had it on the
And
wall
I
for
was like,
24 hours.
No, not getting rid of it.
Yeah,
I'll be
I
getting it.
I
done
think
pencil
what's
drawing
funny,
that takes 8
what's
hours.
funny is if you guys could have, this is my theory, but I hopefully the chat agrees with me. If you guys would have kept the painting in the collection and flipped a couple other things to get there, you could have won. Because I think that painting makes that collection badass. Like that would have really,
You know what? Like the pictures and the video don't do it justice.
Yeah.
Like you can see it in person, man. Holy shit, it was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
It was awesome to see.
It was good. It was really good.
I wanted to paint something that I didn't think Scott would necessarily want to keep. So we went back and forth about a bunch of stuff.
Friends.
I should have painted what?
Friends.
Friends.
Get it out of here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But what did we hummed and hawed about a few things.
We thought about a Zelda, thought about a Mega Man, you know.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat I was afraid he'd want to keep. So I was like,
I think Scott has a habit of wanting to keep stuff, so you can't show him that.
And then I knew the new TMNT game was coming out, so I was like, ooh, what about anything Ninja Turtles? I was like, no, he'll want to keep that too.
Yeah.
So I thought Bowser was
like, he's not that big of a Mario guy.
Is that
And
a
then
new
he was like,
TMNT
I really
game
want to keep
online?
Is that the new one?
TMNT game online?
Oh,
I have no idea.
We should
Yeah,
figure out what
TMNT
platform
would be
we're getting it
awesome.
on and I'll play.
I'm down. I'm totally down. I have to be Raphael,
That would
though.
be
You guys
fun.
have to let me be Raph. Can I be
I don't
Raph?
care, I am.
I want to be
You
Raph.
can be Raph.
I'll be April O'Neil.
That's awesome.
Patty,
So,
Since I was a wee little girl.
Patty's saying the same thing. I do agree with that painting. It would have been a perfect fit for the collection. And then Modan, why didn't you guys tell me in advance?
that's I'm telling you. I did. I could feel it. You made the painting. I'm like, I'm out. I'm out.
I think
There's no way.
that's cheating.
And then when she's like,
Man.
I'm selling that. Wait, you think what's cheating? Her painting?
Adding your painting is like, I don't know. It's
Oh, 'cause you
didn't
dude.
buy it?
Yeah, it's
But
making,
technically, she
No, it's
bought
just too
the
good.
materials and the
She bought the
paint.
paint.
it's like here's
Yeah.
my group of games. I'm just gonna put this stack of $1 million here as part of the collection now.
Dude, that's
Who has
high
the
praise.
collection?
That's high praise, dude.
It just-
David's saying that you're
It
painting
needed
with $1
some
million.
assembly.
Some assembly required. That's
Some
awesome.
assembly required.
Yeah. No, I think one thing that this competition did really, really cool was I think it showed people what it's like in different areas. Because you guys literally go on road trips. So like the most beautiful stuff. You might not find games, but it was very like awesome to see your road trips out.
Oh, you guys have no idea how many hours driving I did on the weekends.
Oh,
Like it
and
was
this is-
ridiculous.
yeah. And
I
this
would
is
spend
just
every
to prove
Saturday.
your point on a YouTube video. Like,
Yeah.
you wasted 30 days of your life.
Yeah.
To prove
Yeah.
a YouTube
I'm
video.
going I'm going on vacation this week, going to Disney next week, going to Disney, and then my sister's coming in, so I gotta like squeeze this shit in.
So I got a question.
Right.
You guys might not know because you need to talk about it together, Adam and Dave.
Yeah.
But when are you guys starting yours so that we can make sure to share it too on the platform? Do you know
Yes.
when you want to
when are
start
we
your
gonna-
competition?
I'm gonna try to get my first video up like this week because, like I said,
Okay.
I'm going on vacation next week.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Because I'm cool
Yeah,
with
I
you.
can
You
start mine
guys
this week
want
as
to
well.
start. Yeah, if you guys decide you want to do your 30 days, like, I don't know, June 10th starting, or if you want to wait till July and do it the whole month of July.
Excellent.
You guys choose what works for you and
Yeah,
then do
we'll-
it that way.
all right, yeah, we'll discuss
Yeah.
that.
Do you want to wait?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally fine waiting. I got a lot of videos I got to make for another company I'm working for. So I'm busy this week. Okay. So if we want to wait,
right. We'll start July then, I guess.
There you go. Yeah. So the month of July will be Trade Wars. Everyday retro gaming.
Very nice competition here.
So right. There's no talk. They're not talking shit.
No buying games.
I was going to say,
my wheels are turning.
It changes once you start this competition. You both will see each other in a different light. I'm telling you right now.
I already ate his face already.
And the smack talk begins.
That's awesome.
But I got to do a show with him every Wednesday.
That's awesome. Yeah, right. And then you can't tell each other your cards yet either.
No.
It's gonna be
Jen,
rough.
was there any questions in the chat that we missed? I feel bad.
Likely. Probably. Okay. I had to go skip. How about right now? If you guys asked anything that we missed, ask it again in the chat because I'm like all caught up, Modane. I don't even have a drink, so I can't drink it.
I thought I saw Samantha say something like she has most of the Pokemon videos. I don't know if she was saying that that's one she doesn't have.
I don't know.
Is that the case?
Nice.
I don't know. Yeah, let us know. She said she wanted the painting too much to tell you to add it, like to tell me to add it to the collection. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Modan saying the competition made him buy so many games.
Oh, that's awesome though.
Yeah. That's what happens when you watch other people like, shit, you're like, I need that game. I need that one too.
Was it your videos? One of your videos? Did somebody pick up Brave Fencer Musashi on PS1?
Nope.
Not us.
No, I got that Gundam that kind of looked like it, but I did not pick that up.
I want that game just for me.
Yeah, I ended up finding like
maybe Adam. Maybe Adam can get it at a thrift store and taunt you with it, but you won't ever get it because our guy's gonna win. Our guy's gonna win.
Let's just switch.
Adam
real quick,
just fell down,
and then
Adam,
it's over. It's over.
He's doing push-ups right now. Oh, he's got it.
There it is.
Nice.
So it's not part of the competition.
You can add it. He can buy it from himself and then add it.
He's like, if you throw the competition, this is yours.
By the way, Retro Rivals, I know you're sending me. I know you're sending me that care package, but I am going to send you ice hockey on the NES just because I know.
Because we're Canadian?
Yeah, because you're Canadian. Do you guys need this game? Do you
need it? Think I don't have every
enough
hockey game there is to have?
I picked it up and I wanted to showcase it in a video and I couldn't get it in time. And I was like, damn it, what's the point? Like now I got a useless hockey game. I mean, I'm not going to play this at all. So if anybody would like ice hockey on the NES, say it in the chat right now, and I will ship it out to you because I don't need it.
There you go.
I don't need
Patty, the collector, just said, I've been hunting on Facebook, and he's scoring big on Facebook, the marketplace there.
Oh.
Okay, nice.
Where that gets
awesome.
Where that gets scary, though, they have to send it to you, then you have to flip it, so there's a lot of time involved in that.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what? Oh, after we made our video for, like, the end of this whole thing, it was a couple days later or a day later, I saw something on Marketplace and I was like, oh shit, it was 18 minutes in and I couldn't get to it in time. It was a Wii U and it was a Wii with a bunch of games and all that. Like it was an insane amount of stuff. They wanted $100. I could have easily flipped that for 4 times. Four times what it was worth, but I was the second person to comment.
That's how it goes.
You gotta be on it there.
A friend of the family just said they're moving and they're like, my dad has all these original Xbox games. What do you want? There's like over 30 games in there, like Crimson Skies and stuff. She's like, how much would you pay me for it? I just so wanted to be like $20. I was like, no. I was like 70. I'm not going to include it because there's a lot of stuff in there I want. Except her brother wants Dead or Alive fighting the original one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, first one?
Yeah.
I'm like, I played the shit out of that one.
Modan saying, can anyone help at Retro Rivals find a Turbografx 16?
I am happy you mentioned this.
That's why I popped it up.
This Saturday, I finally ran into somebody that has a Turbografx 16.
Not the Mini.
Oh, all right.
It's one of our local. It's one of our local pawn shop people there. Nice. He We have a good rapport with him. He does not have the power cord for it, but he thinks he knows somebody that does. He says, I need to try it out before I sell it. So
yes, because
I don't even know what the price yet is.
That's awesome.
But I have first picks on it.
Yeah, he told us he'd be holding it for us. We could have first dibs on it, so we'll see. We're like,
fingers
is
crossed.
the power supply proprietary? Like, what is there an issue with it?
He thought you could use the Sega Genesis one, but he wasn't sure. But then he contacted somebody he knows. He said had the
some of my retro consoles all came with that. Like, it says retro gaming, like a power supply on it. Like, there's a company out there that's making them.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I know a quick Google search will probably tell you whether that power adapter will work. I have a Turbografx Mini. It was the only Mini that I pre-ordered. Everything else I found at a store. I walked in and it was actually
we couldn't get that in Canada.
Yeah.
There was no pre-order. There was no order. You couldn't get it in Canada.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was not in Canada. Samantha
some
saying
badass
she's been
shooting
having
games on there.
I know.
trouble moving her extra Wii in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and we noticed that today too. That Super Smash Bros. Melee has come down.
Has anybody noticed that, like, when we go into our pawn shops and stuff, people are just unloading Wii stuff, Wii games?
Really?
Like, there's stacks of Wii games. Like, I'm thinking,
is it all shovelware?
Not necessarily all.
No, not.
And then, you know what is it? That Wii Sports game that's $35.
Yeah.
That's coming to an end because they won't even take them anymore. Because now everybody's like, I think I have that, and they go find it and they trade it in.
Well, everybody has.
And now they got like 6 of those fucking games.
Yeah,
Well,
they're not taking them anymore.
I lucked out on that one because it was sealed. The one that I sold still had the seal over it, so I think that's why mine moved. But it could have been sitting there for a while if it wasn't.
Yeah.
So,
because everybody got
that
it.
Wii Sports. Is that the pack-in one or no? That was the second.
No, Wii Sports Resort was the second one that had the Wii Motion Plus with it, and then
that's the one that's expensive. Was expensive.
Wii Sports is more expensive than Wii Sports Resort, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Which is so weird. It was a packing game.
Yeah. It
came in that little cardboard sleeve thing there.
Exactly. Did you read that, Scott?
Where?
I should have offered up my Turbografx 16 for Bowser.
That would have got it for you.
Got her to work. Paint another one.
Now we find all this stuff out now.
I'm gonna be
Samantha's like, I want it like 4x5 though.
I'd be sitting in the room just like, get to work, cry, all that shit going on.
That's awesome.
We have Gleck on here saying the Trade War series was really quite enjoyable to watch. I'm sure that inspired more games to be added to the collection for gamers out there that watched. And Modane said, you guys cost me a fortune this month because I was picking up games.
we before that, we really didn't flip anything. We weren't sellers. But we actually learned a little bit of how to. We had to do it real fast because the first couple weeks were rough, man.
I had accumulated games for way too long, and so I just had a bunch of stuff stacked up ready to go, and I played that game during the pandemic because I actually was furloughed from my job for like 6 months. So I was like, all right, well, let's learn how to flip some games and do some reselling stuff. So always knowing what to go after. And honestly, we know from a value standpoint, whatever console's hot, it doesn't even really matter what games that you're going to grab for it. You could probably flip it pretty easily. So you also have to be okay to let it go for less than you want, which sometimes is hard for people.
I took on that strategy was, if I can buy it really cheap and if I can make $10 on this lot, then that's $10 more, and I just keep going. And like I said, my strategy was to just build up as much money as I could up until that last weekend, and then just buy. If I could only buy like 2 or 3 really high-end games, that's what I was going to do.
Would you guys recommend like, say, like the value for a game is like $30, put it on eBay starting bid at 20 and see where it goes?
Depending
you
on how
don't
much
sell on eBay. I don't know. I can't even.
Well, I mean, you got to account eBay fees. So it's called FeeBay for a reason. You got to take almost 15 to 70 to 17% out of what you are going to have off of there right now. So you got to think about that side of it. To be honest, I never do a bid. I always do a buy it now. It's easier to just have it go. I know when I go onto eBay, I filter buy it now, newest listings. Show me what you got. I don't want to deal with bids. A lot of times there's bots already in there that are going to snag it. There's this company. Yeah.
Literally, like, I probably put a bid in for like 4 or 5 lots for PS3 games and just lost them all. I was like, no, this is getting ridiculous.
There's a company,
you guys. A war. It becomes a friggin' war on eBay.
It seems like people just want it, say, I want it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a company, you guys have probably bought from them. They're called Lukey Games. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's on the interwebs.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, Adam knows. So Lukey Games, they are a huge reseller of video games. They literally have, I can't even tell you, 200, 300 bidders that are all looking at these lots, and they have various names, but every time that lot sells, if I do a bid, it goes and shipped to Lukey Games. So they're literally a huge company that are scoring the bids, and these bids come like a microsecond before it closes. So they're obviously using either a bot or they've got multiple people, organizing to get it through. So eBay is not your friend. Like, you will rarely do anything on a bid. But if you want to flip, it's not bad because there's a lot of people on eBay looking. But I strongly recommend just do buy it now, already calculate what your fees are going to be, and then you're good to go. So
that probably makes sense for sure.
Absolutely.
Patty the Collector wants to know if PS1 games are hard to find in our areas in pawn shops.
PS1 games aren't hard to find, but high-end PS1 games are hard to find. Like the more collectible, the ones that you're looking for.
Like we're not going to find a Fidelka here. Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That stack of PS1 games that I found at the thrift shop, even that stuff wasn't crazy. Metal Gear, as much as it's a fun game, it's a common game, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just discovered my Metal Gear's messed up.
Ace Combat, Driver, all of those sports games. I come across baseball, football, and soccer stuff all the time. Yeah. But I don't ever find, I don't even find Spyro the Dragon or Crash Bandicoot anymore. So.
Oh, really?
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. They're pretty rare.
I got a question for you here, because when I picked up that Zelda game, I was humming and hawing between Zelda or Diablo on PS1.
Oh, from a value point, what do you know?
It was either one or the other that was going in this competition. So I was hoping there was going to be some Zelda fans.
Yeah, there was. And some people could have voted for you guys just because you had a Zelda game in it. Because I don't think I had a single Zelda game in my stack. So
I had that Zelda game, and that was a pre-order, wasn't it? It was a pre-order bonus.
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah,
I had Master Quest, right?
And I traded it. Yeah. It was a pre-order bonus, so I literally got it for like nothing.
Oh wow!
Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
And then now I don't have it because I traded everything away. When I was a kid, I lived off of like $160 game for like months.
Sector saying eBay doesn't get a lot of eyes on listings either, and that's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
eBay.
Oh, we have a couple people asking who won. So, Jen, if you could please remind everyone who won Trade Wars, please. If you could just.
I'll remind them. It's Team Pacmancase. We did it. My team's better.
You did to me. You did to me.
Oh, Scott's gonna play.
I know where my vote's going for next month.
Yeah. I'm gonna do what our audience did. I'm not even seeing what your collections are. I'm just voting blindly. I'm just gonna vote blindly. That's what it is. We had so Mr. Matthews, he actually voted for both of us and like canceled his own vote out. So it's like I don't know. That's really funny. That's really funny.
I wonder how many people did that, or I wonder how many people went on everybody's channel and was like, "Okay, I want Pac-Man on Retro Rivals."
Because we have a lot of the same viewers.
Yeah, we do.
I can imagine. Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. I kind of wonder though if like the USA people helped me and the Canadian people helped you. I do wonder.
No, we don't have nearly as many Canadian people there, obviously. But I keep hearing this. Go USA there. all the time.
Does it help if I have relatives that live in the U.S.?
Yes, if you, I don't even know anyone except for you guys. I just want to let you guys know I voted for you on yours, if that helps. So, yeah,
I didn't even vote.
I even give you an extra one.
We needed all the votes we could get.
That's
so
awesome.
Thank you.
So, real quick, I have a question for the two new combatants. Are you guys ready for trade wars? Are you ready?
Absolutely not.
I love the honesty of your answer.
Because there is retro game stores around me. They're probably like up to 45 minutes away. And I'm always like, I want to go look at them. I want to go check them out. One has a whole retro arcade in front of it too. And I just don't. Like, I just don't get off my ass and go do it. So this is going to make me get off my ass and go do it. Adam, what are you thinking?
I think I'm ready. I hate waiting a month because games are only going up in price. And right now in my area, like there's a lot of 360 games, like 99 cents. Like I bought all the Halos and Gears of War, like all of them for probably less than $15.
That's a good deal.
Everything's crazy low. Yeah. So
that.
I know those are common games, but
this whole competition would have been fun pre-COVID quarantine. Because I remember GameStop. Remember GameStop used to bundle. They just rubber band or tape together a pack of games, $20. Buy them. They're usually like Call of Duties or some bullshit. They don't have that anymore.
No, they don't. But Retro Rivals was smart. They knew this wasn't going to be easy, so it wasn't going to be a competition that showed like our ups and our downs. And dude, I mean, like even though in our videos we try to keep it positive, I guarantee you both of us were cursing the heavens just trying to figure out how the F we were going to make this work and like how we were going to figure this out. Like I literally not until the end of the week did I actually stumble across it was like all on a Friday and I just lucked out. I went to a Value Village, a Goodwill, and like a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store and ended up finding a lot of the stacks that I had, but I would have been out if I didn't have that luck. So it's like you never know. Every day's I'm
hoping you guys can benefit from some sort of yard sale season because
we did not have yard sale season.
That's true.
This week,
it literally it really picked up this week because East Coast. I mean, Davis, you're in the East Coast, right? Is it like it's cold there until May, and then you still get snow potentially?
We're good.
Yeah.
Player's Guy just said, how bad is shipping from Canada to US?
It's rough. It's rough.
It's rough.
We both calculated.
I didn't want to go big.
If I told ship this entire lot to you guys, it would have been like I probably $150. I think is what
we were thinking.
I was thinking you're pushing closer to 200.
Yeah.
I work for Canada Post, and I know what comes through.
I was going to ship Scott a Resident Evil 4 strategy guide because he said he wanted to start collecting them. The guide itself says $16 on. I don't know what it is now, but they wanted $55 to ship a magazine.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, Pac-Man, we told you at the first. I said, dude, don't go crazy with the lot because it's going to be expensive.
It was a gamble. It was a gamble, and it paid off though because I was like, I was trying to read my audience, and I was like, okay, like, are they gonna want value expensive games, or are they going to want more of like a variety? So I went with it. That was my strategy, Cotton, and I think it paid off. So
instead of paying, here's an idea. Instead of paying the shipping, why don't you guys take a weekend trip, go to Andy's show? Where's it? South Carolina?
Yeah.
No, I saw that.
Just load a suitcase up with it.
Yeah, and then just trade it.
You get a nice trip out of it and go.
Yeah, and then you guys will get stopped at the border, and they'll catch you on everything, and you'll have to pay all your taxes on it.
Dennis is in the chat. He said, "Am I too late? What happened? Who shot JR?" You're too late. Also, the traitor that won't let Pac-Man count the $400 he won in Vegas.
Yeah,
you dick.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Dennis was feeding me information the entire time. Dennis was feeding me information weekly. He was my mole. I knew what was going on before I saw your videos. I knew.
For the love of God, could someone feed us some information about who's winning the hockey game?
Who's
game's
playing?
Over now.
Who won the
Winnipeg
Mayweather
and
fight last
Canadians.
night? Was it last
Oh,
night?
it hasn't started. It's tonight. It started at 6.
Nobody cares about that. Who is playing?
What? Come on. Mayweather versus Logan Paul. That's going to be great boxing.
You know
match.
what? I don't watch boxing at all.
You should.
Scott's just like, I could beat that guy. I could beat that
Scott's
guy.
like, I watch boxing on the ice.
No.
Good.
He's like, you see his beard?
I watch MMA, but I'm not going to watch two guys have a pillow fight there because boxing.
Pillow fight. Pillow fight.
There's no fucking way
Ouch.
anybody
Ouch.
can sit there for 12 rounds and get smacked in the face and not have a mark on him at the end of the fight. That's bullshit.
Well, if you're Mayweather and you
Bullshit.
run away the whole time, you can.
It's
Yeah,
called Vaseline,
why do I
bro.
want to watch that?
5-1 Canadian.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I
That's the
don't
sword.
know. I wish I watched it. Our professional team doesn't start until this year.
We watch real sports like football and
Real
sport and basketball. That 5-1 bullshit. Get it out of here. Get a basketball score in there.
They're not scoring at least triple digits. I don't even want to watch it.
Now you're talking about hits.
There.
You want to see a fucking hit there? You got to go and see a replay. Look up Shifley hits Evans, Jake Evans.
It was a
It's like
rough one. Was
fucking-
it?
Now, if you guys
Oh
want to
my
watch real
God.
American sports, monster
Yeah.
truck rallies.
America.
America, Team America. Fuck yeah.
Owen's telling us this is Scott's cousin.
It's my cousin.
That's
Hi, cousin.
5-1 Montreal.
All
I
right.
don't even
all
know
right.
if he's a Montreal Canadiens fan. I think he's
Are
are you Toronto or Montreal?
Think he's
Were
a
you
Leaf
raised
fan.
right or were you raised wrong? We want
Ooh,
to
I'm sorry. I had to be a
know
Maple
his
Leafs
dad's Leaf
fan
fan.
growing up. That's
Did ya?
my well, not growing. My wife did. Her father was from Saskatchewan. And so he was all about the Maple Leaves. Though we went to Toronto because he wanted to see the stadium, and they had it like shut down or something like that, like for renovations or. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, missed it. So anyway, I guess we have to be Maple Leafs fans, but I don't anymore. I get to be a Kraken fan starting in like October or
nice.
or November for sure.
Once this COVID bullshit's up, we really want to go to Vegas and see
I'll meet you there.
Canadians play. Yes.
Yeah.
See the Canadians play in Vegas.
night
That
It's
would be
crazy
awesome.
for me I could drive to Montreal in about 6 or 7 hours. Well, probably 7 hours.
No, that's to
More?
Montreal. We're talking Quebec City.
No.
Montreal's a couple hours
okay.
further.
Anyway, I could get there, but the price of tickets in Montreal to watch the Canadians it's crazy. It would literally be cheaper for me to fly to Vegas and watch a game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it's
All right.
warm.
What?
So why wouldn't we go to Vegas?
Yeah.
It
I got,
is
a
warm.
I got a timeshare in Vegas. We can all like meet up there.
There we go.
Where's the invite?
Yeah.
We're waiting. You have to wear the shirt though, and no pants. I want you to Pooh Bear it the entire
I'm not
time.
wearing pants right now.
I'm not going.
I'm full on Donald Ducking it in this.
That's awesome. Oh man, Adam, I'm sorry you're in competition with this guy. He's not gonna be wearing pants during the whole competition.
You ever see that meme guy that goes on the street? He goes on the street and he's like, you want to fight, bro? And he like strips off his pants and he has like a banana hammock on. Did you ever see that on YouTube?
Oh God.
No.
I don't
Oh,
typically
God.
search that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. If you guys would see my suggested list, you would blush.
Wow. Team Pac-Man all the way.
Well, I have to say that I expected this competition to be cutthroat, but there was a moment there, as fun as the friendly rivalry was, where I was like, I can't lose. Like, and I wonder if you guys were thinking the same thing. You're like, I can't lose. Like, there's no way.
I
Like,
thought Pac-Man and
we're like,
Chase
we're in
can't
too
lose.
far.
No, when we started this, there's like, there's a real low chance that we're gonna win, and we knew that going in because you have experience at flipping games and selling, and you have
You guys are the
collection, so you've
Logan
been out
Paul,
longer.
and you challenge Mayweather.
That's awesome.
Want me to kick Mayweather's ass?
I don't think we want to go stand up with you two.
I'll just put him in the MMA ring, and I'll go around with him.
This is being recorded live. I'm going to send it to him. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, okay.
He did beat McGregor. But that was boxing.
Oh my god! Did you see that stupidity?
It was bullshit.
Yeah,
I want him to fight MMA.
Sports.
Yeah,
go sports.
Fight.
That's what I'm just gonna say.
That's
Sports.
awesome. Go team sports.
Yeah, go team sports. All the sports. All the. Nobody wants to hear that.
All right, back to the nerd talk. What are we talking about?
Scepter just said. So media mail. So that used to be a way that you could send any type of media, like DVD, whatever, at least through the United States Postal Service, and it was like $2.75 for whatever you wanted, you wanted, and there was like this gray area where people would send games and just say they're DVDs because technically they were DVDs, but they were game DVDs, whatever. So, but they're cracking down on it now. They'll rip open a package, and if you have video games in there, they will charge you that full amount now. So you can't do like the
jackasses.
But
you mean like when I sent Gaming Off the Grid some preservatives?
Yeah, they could have opened it up, and they're like, I don't know.
I scammed that concert I went to yesterday. It was a beer fest, so it was $80 for the beer fest. So you can get your little mug and go sample all the beers. And Jill's like, "Do you just want the designated driver one?" And I'm like, "Sure, whatever." I wasn't really thinking. I was like, then we get there. I'm like, "All right, I want a drink." So my band said designated driver, and it was purple. I just shoved it in my pocket the whole time, and I still went up to every tent, and I didn't check. I drank all day. $20.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I miss beer fests. I can't wait till everything opens up so we can have a beer fest again, because that was the funnest time. Like our group would get together and go to beer fest.
We always went with a group, like 6, 8 people.
That's awesome.
We text each other the best beers. Let me see where we're at. You got to try them. They're amazing.
We had a banana bread beer that like, like nobody wants banana bread and beer. Have you ever sat down and ate a piece of banana bread and go, it'd be good with this beer? Nobody says that shit.
I mean, I would try it now that you said it, because I'm a pizza and applesauce kind of guy, so it's all right.
What the hell?
What the
You ever had you have pineapple on your pizza ever?
Yes.
Yes,
Hawaiian pizza.
Just take away the pine, bro. It's still an apple. There you go. Applesauce and pizza. Same thing.
All right, so
that
beers,
sounds bad. Take away the pine.
the 2 beers you guys got to look up is Yards Brewing French Toast.
French toast.
It was amazing. Then Cape May Grape.
Okay.
Oh.
I got to see.
I'm going to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like dessert beers.
They are.
I like dessert beers too.
They definitely are. Well, the French toast, you can drink it in the morning and not say you're an alcoholic.
Breakfast beer.
Toast crunch.
Dan Bunch of Numbers. Who I saw earlier, Dan Bunch of Numbers. I used to like you. You're a designated drinker. You gotta have a designated drinker.
So I had a designated drinker, but then Janelle drove home. All right. Awkward.
I think we have come to our natural conclusion.
I don't see any other thing popping up. Guys, any last words before you start this competition up?
We're buds, but he's going down. It's just how it's.
If I do somehow lose, all I know is I'm going to go down, and Davis Deadly is going to get a bunch of Barbie games. Hannah Montana.
Nice.
I like those. So there.
last minute, just like fuck it. I think I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
Trade it for crap.
I do have the platinum trophy in that Hannah Montana game.
Yeah.
That's something you should brag about.
That's awesome.
I see crickets on these Wednesday streams. I'm just gonna be like,
you guys don't talk.
So you guys
I'm gonna put that aside. We're professionals.
Yes.
I gotta suck it up and pretend I like them.
I think, and I also have to say for the record, Retro Rivals and I are friends.
We're
friends.
Not
enemies. If you came from my channel and you trolled them, please stop, for the love of God.
Oh my God! They're just gonna do it worse now.
Give them a break.
I think this is why they did it. They got trolled
This
so
is
hard. They're
bullshit.
like, let's pick friends.
Our viewers never trolled you a bit, but a couple of your
it's
fuckers came over and
people just like, Wes and the other guy to go against each other. Let's get Dave and Adam together.
Yeah,
so,
right.
They're already friends. Let's get them to battle.
That's
Do you know
the best
how it works? Do you know how it works with trolls? You know how you tell people to calm down and it never makes people calm down? If you tell trolls to stop trolling, I don't think that makes them stop.
No, they just want to do more and more.
It's like putting lighter fluid on a fire. Like, yeah. Okay, Canadians are supposed to be friendly. Calm down.
Oh, yeah, right.
Sorry.
That's why they didn't troll me. They were like, "Oh, but Pacmancase is a good guy there. I'm going to check him out there." And then there ours, we're just a bunch of unbridled a-holes coming out of here. Oakley, come here. I'm going to have to beat my dog, so it's time to go.
Dog's like, let me out. Andy's been farting for the last hour and a half. I got to get out of here.
I got to get out of here.
Pac-Man won.
Yeah, Pac-Man won.
USA!
Just read Davis Deadly's shirt.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Woo! No, do it Ric Flair style or I'm not leaving the stream.
Axel Jim Duggan.
Woo! Okay, guys. I bid you adieu. Yeah. I wish both Everyday Great Gaming and Davis Deadly well. We started this off, so now you guys got to do us proud and take this trade wars. And after you guys are done, you have to nominate 2 other channels too. So don't forget.
That's gonna be the hardest. Is nominating 2 other channels.
Nominating. I got my nominee in mind. A quick hit across the pond.
Gonna send it out of the North American region.
I love
that.
I like that. Make it global. Yeah.
Make it a global brand.
Make it global.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I was gonna say Jen and Scott still get royalties though. Okay, don't.
Yeah.
They
should pay us in games.
They should host the conclusion every time.
Bring
more shit to their plate.
No way. No. This is your guys' baby now. You take this, you run with it. We're out. We're out of here.
Thanks, Pac-Man. Thanks.
We're out of here. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Later.
All right, guys.
Later.
Right.
Woo.
Bye.
You're going down,
Davis Deadly Gaming and Everyday Retro Rivals.
Yes. Go.
I said that all wrong.
That's right. You might want to say it all again.
And that's Pacmancase Retros.
All right, guys. See ya.